actually get done over there up in Big Bear?
It's impossible. We're an hour and a half from a decent course, so it's difficult to come down and because it becomes an 8-hour day, 5-hour round, hour and a half up, hour and a half down, so it's difficult.
So what made you want to come in today and support this foundation?
Oscar, I mean, he's done a lot for our sport. I think that when I was invited, I didn't hesitate. I wanted to come and support his cause. I'm happy that there's so many times he's done. What is 19? I think this is the 19th time. I hope it goes for 100 times. It's a good cause, and I'm happy for Oscar that he's able to do this every year.
A little bit just the boxing. Obviously, the big shock. What happened with Andy Ruiz and Anthony Joshua, but Colin Smith also fought in that he was a co-main event. He's one of the fighters that Golovkin has been talked about fighting him next. What did you see from Colin Smith?
You know, I didn't really see the fights. I was having dinner with my with my girlfriend, so I didn't get to see the fights. But I read about him. Callum Smith isn't he the one that won the WBS tournament? So he's a heck of a fighter too. He's a big guy, from what I understand. I've seen one of his fights, and until you get him into with somebody like Golovkin at that level, it's hard to tell. But he's got the skills. It's just a matter of being in there with somebody at that level. Sometimes the mind plays games with you.
Two questions regarding Anthony Ruiz and Joshua. We're in a stage with boxing where everybody wants to marinate a fight. Obviously, Canelo Golovkin, one of those fights that everybody was talking about. Let's marinate it, and it worked out. But in this situation, it kind of backfired. What does that tell a lot about these promoters?
You know, it's not the promoters. I think that Anthony Joshua, looking at Andy Ruiz and looking at the fight that he had with Parker and the fight with Dimitrenko, I don't think he took him as serious mentally. He was in shape, obviously, but I think that Andy surprised him. I think Andy's hand speed and boxing ability, Andy's not a slouch. Andy's had 40 fights. He only has one loss, and that's against Parker. He had a great amateur career, and he can fight, man. And I think they just took him lightly. I think that's what happened.
What does this do to the heavyweight division now with Wilder and with Fury still being in the picture?
Well, to me, Fury's the number one heavyweight, Wilder being number two, and now Andy has to be number three, having all the belts. It opens it up. It opens it up not only for those guys, but for everybody else underneath them. There's opportunities. Hopefully, if that rematch gets done, Andy beats him again, and there'll be opportunities not only for him against Wilder or Fury, but opportunities against other guys too.
One more question. A lot of people are saying that Anthony Joshua mentally he's not in the game anymore. Did you see that, or I mean, how do you see it as a trainer when someone takes their first defeat? What do you have to do to get them back in the field?
To tell you the truth, that's probably the best thing that could have happened to him, because sometimes you get so complacent, everything becomes so easy that it's not the ability that beats you, it's your complacency that beats you, and I think that he has. I don't think he'll go out like this. I think he has something to prove still to himself and to his fans. He'll come back and be even stronger, I think. I've had a couple guys, Terry Norris being one of them, that got beat early in his career and he came back and he's in the Hall of Fame now. So I don't think it's going to affect him in a negative way. I think it affects him in a positive way.
Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.